Okay, guys, hang on 1 second here. So, hang on. When I got off before, Mimi sent me something about Florida law, and I cannot even believe what I'm reading. Okay, and I think a lot of people might not be familiar with it since John Walsh, who, if I'm not mistaken, lived in Florida, and I don't know if he still lives there, but he said last night the parents can be charged with aiding and abetting, okay? And KFLA said it, and they're in Florida, and yet what Mimi just showed me, hang on 1 second. Hold on, I have to clear something out here. Does not make a bit of sense. So I'm going to just turn on our subscriber chat and just 1 second. Which is crazy, and we're probably not going to get anybody in here because I just, for whatever reason, it looked like a live posted before and I had to cancel it, so now it's not even going to put this live out, and I'm losing my voice for some reason. Wow, I've got to take my vitamins and have some tea or something. So I'm not sick. I don't know what it is. It's just my voice is going. Probably from reading that Barry Morphew thing. Okay. Hang on 1 second. I just had to put our subscriber mode on. All right, so let's see here. Let me go to this. I'm going to go right to the law here. I just want to make sure that you can hear me, so I'm just going to. Okay, so strange, like I said, Mimi sent me this thing. Apparently, John Walsh doesn't know this, and neither does KFLA, because everybody's been talking about the parents being charged, and the only thing I can think of is, if at all, it's going to go by Wyoming law, because I'll show you what Mimi just sent me. The Florida statute 777-03 defines what it means to be an accessory after the fact in Florida. When you violate this law, you assist someone after he or she has committed a felony by helping him or her evade arrest, evade trial, conviction, or punishment. In so doing, you yourself commit a felony offense. However, there is an important exception written into the law known as the related person exemption. This provision holds that an individual can't be charged with accessory after the fact if they are the suspect's wife, husband, parent, grandparent, child, grandchild, brother by blood or marriage, sister by blood or marriage. Those who are not protected under this related person exemption are the uncle, the aunt, the cousin, the mother, father of a shared child, unless married, and girlfriend or boyfriend. So Now you say, well, you can't be serious, right? You can't be serious. They can do whatever. They can destroy evidence and not be charged. They can help him. They can, yeah, let me go over here then. But here's the thing. The arrest warrant for what he's got, what's out there now, is coming from Wyoming. Now, she was murdered in Wyoming. She was killed in Wyoming. So I have to do some more digging around because, here, I'll show you something. This is crazy. Even, but Jimmy's like, gosh, John, why was John Walsh saying that? You know, this is just nuts. Okay. In the state of Florida, it's a crime to assist or help anyone who has committed a crime, aiding and abetting, or the crime of accessory after the fact, can be levied as a charge against anyone unless the underlying crime is complete. The person who assists the criminal, the accessory, also doesn't have to witness the actual crime in order for someone to be convicted. The prosecution must prove, they're accessory, and then it goes on. If the state finds someone guilty of this, they can get up to 30 years in prison, blah, 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 blah. But then it says, goes through all the charges, and it says there are 2 exceptions to a charge of aiding and abetting. A person can't be charged as an accessory after the fact if they are related to the suspect, such as a spouse, parent, grandparent, child, grandchild, sibling by blood or marriage. However, an aunt or an uncle, cousin, could be charged with aiding and abetting. Now, then it goes on to say, however, anyone can be charged as an accessory after the fact if the underlying felony involves child abuse, child neglect, or child's death. Well, this is not that. Then the related exemption doesn't apply. Why would John Walsh say that? Why would John Walsh lived in Florida?
Did he say?
Yeah, he did say it yesterday. I'm not. This is crazy.
Florida, correct?
This is in Florida, but that's what I also have to find out. Now, the arrest warrant for what he did with the accessing the accounts is coming from Wyoming. Where is she was killed in Wyoming? So what happens? I got to find out what happens. I should call my brother, but maybe they can get something from Wyoming. Well, let's see what Wyoming statute is, okay? Let's check that out. Okay, so Wyoming legislature. What is aiding and abetting? In Wyoming, helping or encouraging another person to commit a crime is a crime itself. So you can be charged as an accessory before the fact, when you've encouraged the hitman to commit the crime by offering to pay them. And then, let's go after the fact. After the fact, aiding and abetting or accessory after the fact. Aiding and abetting involves conduct that takes place before the principal commits the crime. However, What if you knowingly help someone cover up the crime that they already committed without your help? That too is a crime, referred to as accessory after the fact. Under the Wyoming statute, section 65202, it is illegal to help another person hinder, delay, or prevent the discovery, detection, apprehension, prosecution, detection, conviction, or punishment of another for the commission of a crime. Thus, if your involvement only occurred after the principal committed the crime, you cannot be found guilty of aiding and abetting, for example. Helping someone hide evidence or allowing them to hide out in your home could render you accessory after the fact. The distinction between aiding and abetting is important because the punishment for being an accessory after the fact is significantly less in most cases. A charge involving being an accessory after the fact can be felony or a misdemeanor. The crime is a felony if the underlying crime is a felony and you are not related to the person committing the crime. Oh boy. Felony accessory after the fact charges carry a maximum penalty of 3 years in jail and a fine of $3,000 or both. You will face a misdemeanor after the fact, accessory after the fact, if the charges are the underlying crime is a felony and you are related to the person. The underlying crime is a misdemeanor and you are not related to the person. The person committing the crime was a minor. So if they're related, felony accessory after the fact charges carry a maximum penalty of 3 years in jail and a fine of $3,000. You will face a misdemeanor accessory after the fact charges if the underlying charge is a felony. Crime is a felony and you are related. So the maximum in Wyoming is 3 years in jail and a fine of $3,000 or both if you're related. In certain situations, being an accessory after the fact is not a crime at all. But then, okay, here's something. How come Fauci's, not Fucci's, you know, the boy, he was in Florida, right? Was that in Florida, the one that killed the, yeah. In Florida, there in South Carolina. He was in Florida, wasn't he? She washed his jeans. They arrested her. She washed his freaking jeans, and he was a minor. What's up with that? Where's Mimi? In certain situations, being an accessory after the fact is not a crime at all. That's when the underlying crime is a misdemeanor, and if you are related to the person committing the crime. Hold on a minute. Crystal Smith, mother of Aiden Fucci, pleads not guilty for tampering with evidence. St. Augustine, Florida. Well, tell me how this one's working out then. That doesn't make a bit of sense. Where's Mimi? The mother of the teen accused of killing 13-year-old St. John's girl pleaded not guilty. Okay, she was arrested in June and charged with tampering with evidence. So tell me how that's not aiding and abetting your child and she shouldn't be charged according to that statute that I was just sent. Little help here. Where's Mimi? Mimi, are you here? I heard on a separate newscast from that they could be guilty of other things. Like they lied to the police and others. Okay, hang on for a minute, because this isn't making sense. Because according to that statute, Aiden's mother should not have been arrested. Because, number one, he was a minor, but he's her son, and according to that, she can't be charged. I have no idea. These parents seem to be protected by some unknown blanket of law. But I don't get it, Robin, because Aiden Pucci's mother is in Florida, and she was arrested for washing his jeans that had blood on them. So what's up with this? Do the Laundries have incriminating photos or what? Statute does not apply if a minor is murdered. That's the child abuse, right? Okay, so with her, I don't think so, Snow. It doesn't look like that. Mark Redwine in reverse? What do you mean, Mark Redwine in reverse? I'm trying to think what you mean by that. Maybe because she was caught in the act, and maybe because Brian's parents have money for good attorney connections. And report is very good and explains some exceptions to federal law. Yeah, but John Walsh and the guys from FLA were saying the parents could be charged yesterday. Now, they're dialing it back, right? Well, I don't know about John Walsh, but are you saying FLA is dialing it back? No, I don't think it's because she was caught on video. I mean, that's how they know, but I don't think that's why. Well, and Cheever, Mimi sent me this statute of the law about aiding and abetting. And in Florida, you can help your child, okay, no matter what age they are. You can help your spouse. You can help your sister or your brother. You can help your parent or your grandchild. Evade arrest, destroy evidence, do all of that. And you don't have any accountability in it. Hi, Susan. How are you? What's your opinion? I missed it. We have to get a Florida attorney on the line. Oh, haven't you ever heard somebody say, what do you have photos if you keep catching? Oh, blackmail? I gotcha. After the fact or after the knowledge of an actual murder. Right. Accessory after the fact. Florida sounds like the perfect state for criminals, doesn't it? Hello, Mike Fury. You say it won't be in a federal case? It won't be applicable in a federal case? Let me see. I'm going to say that. Hang on. It's Florida Statute 777.03. Okay, hang on one second. Let's read this. So it's Chapter 777, Principal Accessory Attempt, Solicitation, and Conspiracy. Any person not standing in the relation of a husband or wife, parent or grandparent, child or grandchild, brother or sister, who maintains and assists the principal or an accessory before the fact, or gives the offender any other aid, knowing that the offender has committed a crime, and such crime was a third-degree felony or has been an accessory. Hey, Jimmy, the dogs are going. Has it been an accessory thereto before the fact, with the intent that the offender avoids or escapes detection, arrest, trial, or punishment, is an accessory after the fact. Any person who maintains or assists the principal or accessory before the fact, or gives the offender any other aid, knowing that the offender had committed the offense of child abuse, neglect of a child, aggravated child abuse, aggravated manslaughter of a child under 18 years old of age, or, okay, so you're saying that's where Fauci's mother, Fucci's mother, any person who maintains that was capital, life, first degree, or second degree, or has been accessory. No, it says if the felony offense committed is a capital felony, the offense of accessory after the fact is a felony of the first degree, punishable by, okay, and then, what are we doing here? Any person not the husband, but, hold on a minute. The relationship status to the suspect is irrelevant in child abuse cases, meaning that Florida law does not grant an exemption from prosecution to any person who provided aid or who was otherwise an accessory after the fact to another who allegedly committed child neglect, child abuse, or is connected to the death of a child. So that is why she got charged with washing the jeans, because that was a 13-year-old girl, and that's a child. And Gabby is 22. The essence of the crime of accessory after the fact is that aid is given to the perpetrator to facilitate getting away with the crime, therefore hiding another person in your home who committed a felony, depending on the nature of the relationship and the severity of the crime, which could render you an accessory after the fact. Similarly, lending another a motor vehicle to get away could implicate you as an accessory after the fact if you're not related in these ways. What is going on? Florida law provides an exemption for individuals related by blood or marriage from prosecution as an accessory after the fact if the person who committed the crime, who is known as the principal, is the spouse, parent, child, grandparent, brother, or sister of the person alleged to be the accessory after the fact, then the accessory cannot be charged with the crime of accessory after the fact. People who are related distantly, such as cousins, aunts, and uncles, or who are bound by affinity, such as boyfriend or girlfriend, do not qualify for the exemption. The relationship status to the subject is irrelevant in child abuse cases. Okay, so let's look at something else. So now you're saying, let's see how that goes with. Well, I do want to read the indictment anyway. That is so crazy. So for immediate release, Wednesday, September 23rd. On Wednesday, September 22nd, the U.S. District Court of Wyoming issued a federal arrest warrant for Brian Christopher Laundrie. The warrant was issued pursuant to the federal grand jury indictment for violation of the federal statute 18 U.S.C. 1029 E1, use of unauthorized access devices related to Mr. Laundrie's activities following the death of Gabby Petito. While this warrant allows law enforcement to arrest Mr. Laundrie, the FBI and our partners across the country continue to investigate the facts and circumstances of Ms. Petito's homicide, and FBI Special Agent Denver in charge, Michael Schneider. We urge individuals who are not with knowledge of Mr. Laundrie's role in this matter or his current whereabouts to contact the FBI. No piece of information is too small or inconsequential to support our efforts in this investigation. The FBI also continues to seek information from anyone who utilized the Spread Creek dispersed camping area between the dates of August 27th through the 30th of 2021 who may have had contact with Ms. Petito or Mr. Laundrie, or who may have seen their vehicle. For photos and details, please see the FBI Seeking Information poster for Ms. Petito's. Relevant information may be submitted to the FBI online at tips.fbi.gov or by phone 1-800-CALL-FBI. And photos and video can be uploaded to fbi.gov/Petito. FBI Denver thanks the public for the valuable tips that they have been submitting. And then we read the arrest warrant before. Why is this like? I just want to get to the indictment, the grand jury charges, count 1. And this is why I can't, hold on, make this bigger, I can barely see this. From honorable, hold on, I've got to get this in another, download this in something else. Hang on one sec. For this. From on or about August 30th, 2021 through and including on or about September 1st, 2001 in the District of Wyoming and elsewhere, the defendant, Brian Christopher Laundrie, knowingly and with intent to defraud, used one of more of the unauthorized access devices, namely a Capital One bank debit card ending in 8774 and a personal identification number, PIN number for Capital One Bank, accounts ending in 0523 and 8665, and by such conduct obtain things of value aggregating to $1,000 or more during that period, which affected interstate commerce. So that's the count that he's facing just now to get him in. But I'm worried about these parents. Is Mimi here yet? Federal, what did you say? There are 14 states that have that. Yeah, familiar. Exemption statutes. Oh, and there's another thing. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hang on a minute. Hold on, I'm just getting something that's really kind of important here. And I had it on my laptop, so I just want to see. So, am I still on? Well, no, I can be. Am I still on, guys? Am I still here? No one has the sound effects like Mommy? What sound effects are you hearing now? What sound effects now? Okay, because we just lost our internet. We're having storms like crazy, and we lost our internet. But there's something else here I was trying to pull up. It did. Okay. So there was a Florida company registry, and it was for that juice business. I don't know what this has to do with anything right now. But there was something updated on there on September 7th of 2021 that CEO Christopher Laundrie updated. I don't know what their Roberta. I don't know what this person is saying that they changed. Nassau County Registry updated 9/7/21. But I'm not sure what they want to say. What was it changed from? I'm really not understanding that one, or what they're finding there. That's, did they have their, I don't know, I'd have to see the one. I'm not even going to get into that until I know more about that. That's the indictment. Okay. The grand jury charges that from on or about August 30th through on or about September 1st, in the District of Wyoming and elsewhere, the defendant Brian Christopher Laundrie knowingly and with intent to defraud used one or more of the unauthorized access devices, namely a Capital One Bank debit card and a PIN number for Capital One Bank accounts ending in 0525-8665, and by such conduct obtained things of value aggregating to $1,000 or more during that period, which affected interstate commerce. What is this? Hold on one second. What is this? Someone's got some pictures here. I don't know if these are, what are these? What is this? Hang on a second. It's August 28th. Warrant is, yeah. That's fraud. Is that true? I have to see if this is, I wonder. That's not him anyway. These people are like going on every little thing here. Oh my goodness. So, where's Mimi? Jimmy, are you doing that other stuff? The stuff that we had to make.
What?
Never mind.
Say it again.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Please say it.
No, it's okay. Do we have Mimi here yet? There, Carolyn, there's a federal statute that does not consider the relationship. Brian is charged for however the parent's crime was committed in Florida. So what does that mean, Mimi? Can you call in for a minute and explain this? I'll put the number in. Let me see. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to send it to you by email. See if you can come in first, just to explain this to us for a second. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Maybe it's fast. Hello.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi. So.
Okay, so what we were talking about today
Yeah.
is the actual Florida law.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi. Oh, I think
Oh,
the
I'm
YouTube
echoing.
is on. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so what we were talking about today is the actual Florida law.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Carolyn. Hi.
Oh, I think the
Oh, I'm
YouTube
echoing.
is on. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so what we were talking about today is the actual Florida law.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Carolyn. Hi. What? I have to go out and come back in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to go out and come back in.
Okay.
I have to go out and come back in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. The state can't charge, but the federal will. Okay. Hi, Shannon. Okay, whoops. I don't know what I just dropped there. I think I... Okay.
I'm back with no echo.
Okay, good.
Okay. So today we were talking about the fact that they were using so many resources. And in our Zoom call, that's how it started. And the other lawyer I work with said, no, his parents are not going to have to pay back any of that money. And I said, okay, well, that's good. At least they're going to be charged. And he said, they're not going to be charged in Florida. So I said, that's impossible. And you know how I get. I'm like, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And he's like, that's just the Florida law. And then later on when I came home, I called my first boss. And he says, the federal law doesn't recognize that. But the parents, if they committed a crime, they committed the crime in Florida before the suspect was charged. So Wyoming, there is a law, but it's really not a lot of punishment.
Right.
So
yeah.
they're probably gonna end up with an obstruction of justice within the federal courts. But the other charge, they're not going to get a lot of time if they're charged federally. But a good defense attorney could say, well, he wasn't a suspect at the time. They didn't know because the federal law is knowingly, that they knowingly committed that offense against the United States. So there's a small possibility that the federal government can charge them, but Florida's not getting back any of the money for the search, and Florida cannot charge them. In Aiden Fucci's case, the victim was a child, which is child abuse, what he did.
Right.
And he was also a minor at the time he committed the crime, although he was eventually charged as an adult. So his mom can definitely be arrested because the victim was a child.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can just cross our fingers and hope that the FBI, that they will get charged federally. And even so, they won't be in jail for more than 15 years, which is very sad. This is not justice at all.
No.
Because in my opinion, I really believe 100% that they helped him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and all the begging from her parents, and my parents would have turned me in to hold accountability.
I don't know how they could have just not even answered them. That was ridiculous.
Especially since she lived with them as a part of her family.
Right.
I mean, I've heard an argument, somebody say, well, you don't know what you would do if that was your child. I mean, if you have a moral compass, you're taking your child to the police station.
Right, yeah.
So that's all I had. I was just
I
wanting to email
appreciate
it
you
to
explaining that. Thanks. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Are you coming on later?
Yeah, I'll come on later. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still not done with my last notes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you come on later, I will definitely come into the chat.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Mimi.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. So we have to see. Would be heart-wrenching for a parent, but they have to. Yeah. What about Martha Stewart that lies to the federal FBI and she got 3 years? The FBI needs that trust. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no, they don't have moral compasses for sure. Now, and there's also people that are saying, oh yeah, that it was him hitchhiking because that he got the $200. No, she said he was hitchhiking on the 29th. This warrant is for the 30th through the 1st. I still say that's not legit. This would have been on his way home and he had to get gas and stuff, and so probably he was tracked using that debit card at places to get gas, to get food, to get stuff along the way. But where is he? Where is he? They're still searching this stupid preserve. Jimmy, did you put the water on?
I did, but I had to turn it off because I didn't want to be behind you doing that.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, turn it back on.
Maybe the state can't charge, but the feds can. Yeah, but it's still not going to be a lot of time. Well, check email. Yeah, well, Mimi just explained it. I mean, I'll look at it later. If it's if it's a video, I can't play it now because I know Snow Remover sent a video. think Mimi pretty much explained it. Not sure what you're telling me. You must be giving me the wrong email address, because it's not. I'm not answering at Mommy Ramblings right now for this. It has to be the True Crime Chat, and I don't see an email. Okay. So I think, yeah, that's about it. There's let me just check Twitter with our friend. I was just, right after I got off, Mimi sent me that thing, and I was like, oh crap. Okay, so people are sending in pictures. That anyone have new info on this sighting? I'm sure if that was a sighting, we would know by now. Hours ago, let me submit, and now the federal and $20,000. Now I don't know if this is true. Is this true? There's a $20,000 reward from Boo Hoff Law Firm for anyone, for any information. But is this legit? Let me just see here if this is legit. I don't know, apparently there's some... It's the second time I've seen it, but I don't know. It's a personal injury law firm that's supposedly offering a $20,000 reward for any information on the whereabouts. Just don't want to hear that he killed himself, and I just think he's going to do that. I want to see one thing. but I have to finish that timeline. It's probably going to be out tomorrow because I have to go in and edit it and then now add to it. And who knows, maybe he'll be arrested by that time.
I can't find anything in Wisconsin that mentions parents.
It's Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming.
Don't worry about it. Mimi already came on. I already found it. All right, I had a just something I wanted to. I don't even know which one was. Yeah, that's it, I guess. We'll just see what happens. Just find him before he kills himself. Let me go back and just say goodbye to you guys. All right. What software do you use for timelines? What software? I'm just using Word. I just typed everything into Word. Why? My video is just, it's me. I have everything there, and then I'm talking, and then have stuff going up on the screen. It's not. I think you're thinking it's something other than what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, looks like this might not be charged. Okay, well, the other day when I had a mammogram, this cyst is the same size. It hasn't changed, they said. I have to wait for a letter. Okay, good night. Go off to bed. I'll see you guys later.
Good night until...
Oh, I use PowerPoint. Yeah, I use Microsoft Word. It depends what I'm doing. I don't know. I may use that, I may not. But what I have right now is I just have a video. And then I'm going to take it, download it because I did it live. I'm going to edit it with some different photos and stuff while I'm talking. I feel that there's no good... Yeah, well, I don't think that it's probably not what you're thinking of, how you're thinking it. Okay, I'm just... I do everything in my own way. It's different. It's not going to be... I know what you think. Like... I'm not doing it. I didn't do it like that. But yeah, it's 9 p.m. I'm a one-man band. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. All these other people are like, got this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. That do all this stuff. And here you go, thanks. But no, I do what I can. That's it. All right. I'll see you guys later. And we'll see what happens. Unless he gets arrested before that. But I do have some other things I've got to do with, like, diamond painting and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. And you've got your unboxing, right?
Yeah, I still maybe want to do a comparison. We'll see. I just want to.
Okay.
You know.
All right. We'll see. Yeah, we went over that because that's because a minor was murdered there, so it falls under harm to a child abuse and stuff. So that's why she got charged. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
No, Kayla, no one can be certain that she's pregnant. No one, unless you hear it from the autopsy. And the second thing is, why are some people so certain, is because people like to speculate. Bye guys, love you.